Hello, everybody. There's y'all's notification telling Tammy to get in here. We got a video. I simply forgot and left it on vertical. Might even not be a bad idea every now and then, you know. Even though you'll get some weirdos. So hello there, Angela. Hello there, Miss Baby. It's Debbie O'Neill. You know the thing about vertical, it'll mess your video up. Hey there, Tina. Tina, I seen you on Steven's video this morning. Jake the Snake asked you, could you see him? And or he asked, could anybody see him? And you answered, yeah, I can see you. You know why you didn't see him no more? There's a simple explanation why you didn't see him no more. It's because I was watching. I'm kind of waiting a minute, y'all, for a few people to get in here. Yeah, he got blocked. But go ahead and tell y'all catch you doing a video about panic attacks. Hey there, Papa Bear. I bet you would never think of me as having panic attacks. No, not Danny, not as strong as he is. Hey, sometimes that like happens to strong-minded people, you know. Because they think about things a lot. Everything. Hey there, Cajun Mom, I want to thank you for sending that super chat. Tammy? That was mighty nice of you. I seen it. That's mighty nice of you. Hello, Teresa. If I missed anybody, I sure didn't mean to. Papa Bear, good to see you in here. I didn't get on last night, y'all. I never did get the feeling, you know, decent. You know what I mean? And I mean, this time it got late and, man, you know, it got late on me. And, you know, you still can get on there, but, you know, your video will be pretty much history the next day, you know. So it's kind of good to get on there, you know, before it gets too awful late, you know. I'd like to say your video, it be done, you know, the next day it be done played out, you know. I promise you that. It'd be about played out the next day. We got 66 here, y'all. Hey there, Miss Judy. Hello to everybody. If I missed you, Miss Gladys, if I missed you, I didn't mean to. like I'm kind of thinking about what I'm talking about here. Uh, oh, Kathy doing a video and I listened to it, almost all of it. And she was talking about panic attacks. And I've had them. I mean, I'm gonna tell you what I know about it. I'm gonna tell you what I know 100% what'll help a panic attack. What I always do in case of a panic attack, and it ain't never let me down. Never, never, ever, never let me down. And I know everybody's panic attacks are not the same. Oh, you know what? Because like what I'm gonna be talking about might not be her case, and it might not be yours, but my panic attacks was kind of I caused my own panic attacks. I made my own panic attacks. I caused them. And I actually got a pretty good bit to say here, y'all. But I'm like, yeah, do you have them too, Debbie? Yeah. Let me get back on track here. Oh, you remember I told y'all I was on the homecoming court and I didn't do it? I got picked for it, And I kind of led y'all to believe, I wouldn't have been walking with Tammy, I'd have been walking with some other girl. And that wasn't exactly the reason I didn't do it. It's that nervousness is the reason I didn't do it. Oh, being nervous and panic attacks, they kin to one another. Did you know that? They kin to one another. Being nervous and panic attacks, they are real close kin. And I ain't saying this is her case or nobody's, but I'm saying medicine can cause panic attacks. It did with me. And I'll tell you what it was that done it. It was the damn hydrocodone. They uh and I heard a boy talking about this one time. It's the only reason I know it. I heard him talking about it. He said I take nerve pills at night and hydrocodone during the day. And then hydrocodone, I ain't never done no speed, but I've heard people talking about it. But that hydrocodone, it didn't do me like that in the beginning. But it got like where it made me start making me freak out a little bit. It didn't do that in the beginning. Actually, I liked it pretty good. Then it got where it's bringing me a little closer to freaking out. And freaking out. if you don't know it, is panic attack. Ain't that, Miss Captain? Freaking out is damn panic attack. And that's in my family, too, y'all. Stephen's youngins, all of them. They, and their mama was like that. She still is. When she get around us, their mama now, she get around people, she would kind of grab at her down there like where a necklace would be. She would make her throat red just from being nervous. And remember what I'm saying? Being nervous and a panic attack, they real close together. Damn near almost the same thing. She's talking about like make you feel like jumping out of a car. Or make you feel like you're going to fly out of the car. All right, Tammy, calm down in there a little bit here. Shit, I know what she's talking about, boy. It's so like, I'm laying a foundation, but I'm going to backtrack a long ways. Here you go. Shit, no, boy. That panic attack and stuff ain't no damn joke, boy. And drinking will cause that too. And if you don't know it, that's actually, it might not be exactly the same thing, but they so close, you you wouldn't hardly believe it. Like waking up like if you were an alcoholic. Especially like if you done got good and tore up. Real good and tore up. And then like you wake up in fright. And you as an ordinary person don't know what it's like to wake up in fright. You know what I say, what I do. Now I could always remember what happened. But I didn't ever black out. You know, like a lot of people black out. A lot of alcoholics black out. A bunch of regular people that drink that's not alcoholic, they don't black out, but alcoholics, they will what you call black out. And some folks give a shit more than other people. That's important there. Some people give a shit more than other people. And some people don't give a shit what they do. But then some people do. And that's what keeps alcoholics drinking. Hey, damn, why don't you just quit? They don't know how you feel, see? And you know, if you can get one or two down, might take three. They're real hard to drink. They are real hard to drink. Hey, you might even get sick. Have to go to the commode or bend over into a trash can. 'cause you're too damn sick to get up and go to the bathroom. You already done got you already done got your trash can or got somebody to bring you one. What I'm telling y'all is real. You take what I'm saying 100%. This shit ain't no joke. And you know, I used to go to them alcohol meetings and everything. Heard a man up there talking about, he was driving a car. He started freaking out, which is a panic attack. A damn doodle bug blowed the horn, and he started panicking because the doodle bug blowed the horn. And it's like if you're normal and this don't bother you, it might be kind of hard to even understand what I'm saying. I went up there to the pharmacy. I said, man, I gotta have something. I'm about to fly apart. And if you had panic attacks, you know what flying apart is. I said, you gotta give me something. It gave me something. I took, supposed to take one, I took two. I waited about 30 seconds. And it wasn't doing nothing. I took two more. Oh, listen here, y'all. I was nervous when I was young. I told you I was going to backtrack. You don't see too many youngins that shake. That's nervous. Their hands shake. But I did, y'all. Old Master Disaster. Shook as a kid. Give me a swallow of coffee. I got a lot to say, y'all. And like where Kathy was saying, like she, got to go somewhere, And then she's thinking about what all she was saying. What if they're gonna tell her something bad? Your mind starts racing. There's always whenever I was gonna go somewhere. And it pretty much was somewhere I had to go. Like the unemployment office used to freak me the hell out. And I learned I could drink a couple of beers and it would kind of get me back, calm down. And I wasn't gonna go to my graduation. Because of panic attacks. That last time I was in the hospital, that woman, I said, I ain't know I had no damn anxiety. And she gave me stuff for anxiety. She gave me medicine for anxiety. And I took it till it run out and hell, I don't need that. See, I didn't want to go back to the doctor, see. You understand? I didn't want to go back to the doctor. And over the years, I've been to the doctor a few times. And I learned that I'd go out there and sit in a car. And I don't want to drive over there. I get there early. Sit in the parking lot. Drink me about 2 tall beers. I'd be in there asking everybody, how you doing? Hey, I understand y'all been catching some fish. Yeah, we got to get together one day, you know. Make you, well, see, I don't know about that PTSD thing, you know. But, that was my cure. Let me tell you something. Hey, well, that just starts some shit. You drank 2 beers. That's all up to the individual, you know. I can drink 2 beers or 4 beers or a 12-pack right now and be all right in the morning. Then it's actually up to me if I want to go buy another 12-pack. That's up to me then. Like this, just getting that self-medication before you get in that car. And, if you got somebody to drive, go ahead and drink you one before you leave the house. It will calm your nerves. And don't think I don't know what it's like to feel like your heart is about to beat out of your chest. Because I've had that too. And it was panic attack, but it's also me drinking. I was trying to quit, you know. Hey, man, I was probably 18 years old or 19. Well, if you were addicted, you were withdrawal. See, that withdrawal stuff's a lot like a panic attack. Or maybe it is a panic attack. Hell, I can't tell no difference. But I know bad alcoholics, once you get so far along, it's hard to just quit once you get so far along. Now, when I went to the hospital the last time, I was sober, y'all. I had alcohol in my system, but I was sober. And it didn't do nothing to me no more, hardly. It would just settle my nerves a little bit. And I got so far along, I couldn't get an appetite. If I did, and I'm talking about the last time I went to the hospital, if I did try to load up, hey, man, I would just go to sleep. Like so tired and wore out. Do you? You know, drunkards, And I've heard them talking and stuff. One drunkard will buy another drunkard a beer because they know what it's like. And I'm telling you, don't mistake what I'm saying for, but that's not a panic attack. Hell yeah, it is. It's the same damn thing. Man, feel like you're gonna swallow your tongue. Feel like you're gonna fly out the damn car window or the door. I don't know. I'm talking about Tammy. Lock the doors. Lock the door. Freaking the hell out. Tammy call up Steven and tell him to come get all my GUNs and take them all to his house. I am freaking the hell out. And in case you don't know it, that shit can give you a heart attack. It's not like it's, be tough. Tammy told me before. Tammy told me for a long time ago. I finally got to pay her back. She said, be a man. Yeah, but I knew you didn't know what you was talking about, Tammy. Tammy said, be a man. And I didn't feel like no master disaster. I felt like the weakest little peon in Georgia. Yeah, what it was Tammy. So Tina brought me back to this. What it was is Tammy's trying to make me quit drinking. I was done drinking that liquor, And boy, that liquor's unforgiving now. And, she left. And like I started toughing out, and I knew it was time to quit, It ain't you just dumb as hell and band determined you're gonna drink, I knew that, I knew it was time to quit. Matter of fact, I think it is whenever I finally quit. But Tammy come to see me. And boy, like I done had the anxiety build up, boy. But I had me some Smirnoff there. And I knew I could get up and get it any time I wanted to. Except for when Tammy come. And the pressure started building and building and building. And it was everything I could do to walk to that bottle of Smirnoff and turn it up straight. And she got mad at her. That doctor told Tammy, if I hadn't have done that, my heart would have busted. And I believe it too, because I know what my heart felt like. My heart ain't never done that before. Like, boy, it was like doing like that drum over there. Boom, 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 boom. Hell yeah, you can make some noise, Tim. Uh, she's over there making noise, and she don't realize how bad it distracts me, And it's, I'm concentrating and thinking hard. Oh, and I mean that's when I quit drinking, man. 30 years after that time right there, and they ain't doctors up there at them drunk hospitals. They something they call them something else, psychiatrists or something. He said something's telling him to drink. And I knew what it was. I knew what it was. But you think I was going to tell them? Being panic attacks was embarrassing. I told y'all before, but y'all probably didn't think nothing about it. We had our first trailer we bought. It had a lock, like was on a gate door. I mean, it was a cheap trailer. It had a padlock, and I'd wake up in one of them kind of panic like uh feelings. And I go out there and put that padlock on that door, and then go in the back door. All the people come over to my house all the time. And I didn't want nobody over there. And I mean, I would try to sip a little bit and everything, and then come out of it. Yeah, withdrawal. So I mean, I'm telling you, they about the same thing. And I got really mad about one of my grandyoungins. He, I mean, he has panic attacks now. And somebody was hollering in his face, and he was having a panic attack. Somebody was hollering right 2 inches into his face. And man, he's like 10 years old. I went and got him. He called me up. I went and got him. I never got him calmed down. I put him in the shower with his underwear on. Like to try to bring him back around. He was just freaking out like hell. Bad. And he didn't ever go back. And I got mad now. Could you imagine having a panic attack and somebody hollering in your face? That's crazy. And him little. And He's still like that. He's still, and Phoebe, and that youngest one, they still like that. It's like funny about being in a car. And it's better, these people that freak out about in a car. A lot of them is okay if they are driving themselves. And, probably they ain't okay then. But they don't freak out as bad if they are the ones driving. I don't know what it is about that. I know that, I used to function with that halfway damn freaking out stuff. And I'd be holding that steering wheel till my hands like start getting numb. And then realize I'm holding that steering wheel like it's 200 pounds. I take my hand off the steering wheel, look at my hands, there's goddamn indentions in it. I'm holding the steering wheel. And I'm telling you, what I'm saying is real. I sit there and I'm talking about Kathy. I'm particularly talking about Kathy, but I'm talking about me and a few other people that I know. I understood every word she was saying. Every word. About feeling like you're going to get sucked out of the car door, or the door's going to open up, or you even like feel like you're liable to jump out. I mean, it's almost crazy. And I remember a TV show a long time ago. They was talking about that, and I ain't really thought about that until right now. They would just, say, start out by walking to the mailbox. And I mean, I don't know if you can hardly get that out of you. I don't know if trying to make yourself do shit will hardly get you out of it. And I mean, nerve pills will do that. Nerve pills will do it too. Like, if you get a divorce and you start taking nerve pills, and you're not a nerve pill type of person, I am convinced it is really better to tough it out than to start taking nerve pills. I am convinced of that. Because them some bitches, I mean, you just, it's taking you down. It's taking you down. And after 3 months of taking them, you're done about damn hooked on them. And then you damn having panic attacks from that. Hell, it's just better to let your brain heal on its own. don't try to mask the pain. And I'm going to tell every one of y'all something here right now. Catch it too. If you are sitting at your kitchen table and you was in the middle of a damn panic attack and you had a mixed drink in front of you that knew you, it would help you, I guarantee you, I don't care what kind of alcoholic you are, you won't give a damn you would drink that. If you know it'll help, and it will. It'll calm you back down. It'll calm you. Alcohol will calm you. And I'm gonna tell you something. Yeah, y'all do a thumbs up for me. Glad to see you. I'm gonna tell y'all something. If she's got to go to the doctor, hit 3 or 4 beers. If you don't want to drink, you won't drink. But sometimes alcohol is medicine. Sometimes. And I mean, this is some serious shit, y'all. I ain't joking, man. Somebody that don't know about that, I mean, they just don't know. But I mean, I heard her say she was going to the doctor. They turned around and come out home. Hell, she couldn't stand it. She got in her safe place where she felt safe. And sometimes the world is a lot, y'all. Sometimes the world is a lot. Hey, I'll tell you what. That's exactly what I would do. Right now. And y'all know the kind of alcoholic I am. I would do that right now. I know probably about the last hydrocodone I took. Well, maybe, I think another one might have made me like kind of feel like that. And then the last one I took, going to the store and getting some beer wasn't even in my mind at all. I wasn't even thinking about I might want to go get a beer. But when I started feeling that damn panic attack coming, because you don't know how bad it's going to get, I got my eyes up and soon headed to that store. I think I made it till like I think I'm waiting until I got back home. You sit in that damn truck, boy. Turn that joker up like as hard as I could turn it. And then, like I say, y'all, I was using it for medicine then. And then if I went back to the store and got another 12-pack, then that's because I'm doing it because I want to. You understand? There's a difference. If I go back to get more, I'm just doing it because that's what I want to do. It ain't because of no panic attack, because I done got over that. And I'll tell you what, I think that's exactly what she needs to do. Now, let me explain something to y'all. Now, I want you to listen now. Just because you drink don't make you just powerless. You gotta have more. That's just all what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I mean it like if I get over the hump, drank 3 beers to get over the hump, and then like I want to go to the store and get some more. That's cause, by God, I just want that drink. That's cause I want to. And look at here. If I started having a panic attack right now, I can tell you right now what I'd do. And I wouldn't give a damn if Tammy liked it or not, nor nobody else. But I would make sure I didn't get up the next morning and, do that same thing. But like I say, you do get stronger in time. You do get stronger in time. I did get stronger in time. From whenever I quit that long time ago, I got stronger in time. As shit, boy. Man, look at you, I was so damn nervous and stuff. For a long time, boy. I really thought I was almost gonna be like that all the time. Thank you for sharing this, Mr. Hodges. I can relate to this. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Bumpy Doggin. Thank you very much. I'm glad y'all. I mean, I could have talked about this a long time ago, but I didn't know, I didn't, I didn't know that I needed to. And some of y'all might say, man, you crazy as hell telling her to drink. Well, you might have to be in her shoes or my shoes to understand. If you ain't never freaked out, and I mean freak out, and if you got a calm person sitting with you that's loving and caring, they'll help you. But if they gnawing your ass and everything, son, I mean, it like, I mean, hell, you can't escape. You can't escape. You can't, you know, hell, man, you can't escape. And like, you don't know what you want. But them laughing and telling you ought to toughen up and all that shit, and uh, you better off by yourself. There's a reason why when you go to the drunk hospital, they don't let your family come and see you for a few days. Did y'all know that? Your family will put a tremendous amount of pressure on you. Because they don't know what all you thinking. All they know is your ass ain't worth a shit. And you're drinking. That's all they know. And I mean, I'm telling you, your family will put a lot of pressure on you when they can comfort you and be understanding and understand that, like, what's wrong with you is real. That's why I didn't go to the graduation, I mean, that's why I wasn't going to go. And I mean, it better help. I mean, the doctor must have been pretty good ways away. But the anxiety will build.
You need to get back on the telephone, on the thing. I missed it.
It'll go to building on you. And hell, boy, you don't know where it's going to stop. Or if you're going to live. And I mean it, and then like it's like a chain reaction. You doing that, you like start freaking out more on this hand because you're freaking out more on the other hand. And then you're like, God damn, I mean, I'm getting worse. And you start building your own little BOMB. You start building your own BOMB. I promise you. So I don't want to make this a long video, y'all, but here's what I tell her. If you don't like beer, get a mixed drink and keep it in your hand. Drink one before you go. Deal with that part later. That's not gonna make you get drunk. Understand that? That's not gonna make you get drunk. If you get drunk, it's because you want to get drunk. It's not gonna overpower you. And like, I just traded one thing for another. No. No. If you want to get drunk, it's because you want to get drunk. So I'm not doing what I'm talking about. If you're using it like it's medicine, and then you make it through the hard time, you get back home, and you all right, you in your safe place where nothing is bothering you, then take the alcohol and throw it in the trash can. Oh, she needs to go to the doctor, you know. She needs to go. Now, if it was me, I'd probably just say F it. If I die, I die. But everybody ain't like me. And so you hear what I'm saying, the best thing to do. And I'm also saying, look at your medicine. Or Tammy, or and she ain't taking, what is it, Tammy, Ozempic?
Yeah.
She ain't taking Ozempic for losing weight, which is good for that. But they prescribed that to her to get her blood sugar back under control. And and then somebody bought her some hair stuff, you know. And she tried it, and she said it's sweet. She thinks she feels like it might made her sick. And because she did, but like she's also taking that was whatever that is, I said. And I said, well, you know, don't give up on that shampoo that, like, you know, makes your hair thicker. I said, don't give up on it, you know. And, you know, try it again later and see if it's does that, you know. Because I mean, you know, you can't go by one time or two times. You gotta, you know, confirm every time I take this, it makes me sick. It's got to be confirmed. You can't just think, you know. You want to know, you know. I hear you there, B. Rat. I understand. I mean, and you know, I ain't never thought about probably a pretty good bit of people's on here is like that. And you know, drinking 4 beers, I mean, probably 2 would keep you from derailing. But 4 are damn sure keep you from derailing. You know, I like say I don't know how far the doctor's office was from. You know, it must have been pretty good ways, you know. But you know, I mean, I remember being up there at the drunk hospital, and you know, there's some women up there that was like getting off of meds, you know. And it's a little harder to get off, you know, than yeah, I hear you there, Alan. Hey, I'm glad I'm glad she made that video, y'all. Cause I see that there's a few of y'all coming out, but anyway, we will go to these meetings, you know, go get in some band or something and go somewhere to listen to this speaker, which to me is about damn worthless. You know, I mean, I mean, drinking's up to you. Ain't no damn body making you drink. it's up to the person. Some of them, I remember one woman, she didn't want to leave that place, where we was at. That she wanted to stay close to that medicine that they was giving her, trying to get her off of the medicine that's, uh, that she was trying to get off of. And and just by the way, y'all, I'll tell y'all, y'all might not really know all about it. They start out by giving them so much, and then each day they decreasing the amount. And then, hell, they get to where they get to the point where they scraping the pill in the little damn cup. And you stick your tongue in there. You know what I mean? Let's stick your tongue in there and wipe it out. Wipe that scrape pill out. And when you go in there for drinking, they can just go in there and pump you up with something, and you're pretty much all right. And then, you can't live off of that, like them pumping you up, but like, you can make it pretty good. I've done it. Alcohol makes me sick. I prefer something different that shows up in the P test, so I can't do that. I know what you're talking about there, beer ad. And that can cause you to be a little freaky too. That can cause you to get a little freaky too. But it's for damn sure worth a shot. I've done it before, I've smoked before, A little, a little. And hey, that's serious stuff, yo. That's some serious stuff. Like alcoholic, he liable to have him a whiskey bottle there. He might be a beer drinker. And first thing, go hit that bottle and get leveled out and then start drinking beer. And this is all the same thing. Now I never done nothing stronger than weed, Well, besides hydrocodone. And then I wasn't bad about that, but that hydrocodone kind of speeds you up, And it started getting where it would cause me to jump into a panic attack. But I say, hell yeah. Drink the 3 or 4 beers or take you the mixed drink with you. Go ahead and have them already made in a thermos. And if it can get you to point A to point B back to your safe place, I say by all means do it. 'Cause I know damn well I would. That panic attack business, that's about the worst thing I've ever suffered. And Tammy used to be as tough as they come, boy. But something's happened to her in her old age, you know. She was handing me something the other day and she was shaking. I ain't never. That's when Stephen was into the wreck, you know. I mean, you know, like the second day or something like that. She handed me something and I seen her hand shaking. And son, I always admired her about how damn tough she was. 10 times tougher than me. 10 times. Wouldn't ever believe that, would you? Hey, y'all, I mean, that's it. Has anybody got any questions? And you know, prayers help too. Prayers help. You know, when you say, "Get me out of this, and Lord, I won't never do it again," He knows that you might do it again. But He knows you serious there. You'd be like the scarecrow on The Wizard of Oz. I do believe in ghosts. I do believe in ghosts. I do believe, or spooks. I do believe, you know, He knows, like, you done got your heart right, and He'll forgive you. He knows you'll do anything right then and say anything, you know. Anybody got any questions, y'all? Because I don't want this to be a long video. You know, I might try to get back on here after a while, you know. Hey, like this, I hate panic attacks, can't breathe. Hell yeah, you like, you know, I almost feel like you swallow your tongue there, Michelle. I almost feel like you're going to swallow your tongue. Hey, you go sit down and you go sit down. You just went to the bathroom and then you got to go again. That's like your nerves messing with you, you know. And hey, y'all, all we can do is live. All we can do is live and do what we're supposed to do to live. Let's go to the doctor if you need to go. And then you can't worry about if you're going to die. Don't even think about if I'm going to die. You let it, you do what you can. Wow, you can. I guarantee you if Miss Gladys could get up and walk around that block, she'd be talking about get my hat, hold my beer, watch me. That's what you do. You don't, I know somebody that had diabetes and they wanted to eat like a damn hog and then just take a pill. Hell no, that don't work. You can't eat like what you want to eat and then that, like, just give me a damn pill. My son fell 25 foot down from a tree and his life spared. So I came in late, Danny. I'm glad Kathy made that video, y'all. I went to the doctors, never told me I have this, and I have read about this. No, they can't tell. They can't tell, Alan. You know, I mean, they can't nobody look at you and tell, that they can't nobody look at you and tell. I can look at you and tell if you got the flu or something like that. But this stuff is inside. That's right, Danny. I'm diabetic. You're right. Well, I know somebody like this wanted to eat like a damn hog, and then they just give me a pill. Matter of fact, I'm gonna eat some of this extra stuff. Give me 2 pills. Yeah, I mean, it don't work like that. And Tammy's got trying to do better about eating. And, I got to start too. Hell, I got to get out of this house, y'all. Hey, I mean, you know, you know, think about what I said way a while ago, y'all. I caused my own anxiety, drinking and taking hydrocodone and stuff. So, see, I'm not like that normally. That's not normal for me, just I get up uh, and I'm a mess. I mean, riding in a car and nothing like that don't bother me, but I've been at times before riding in a car freaked me out. I heard my buddy talking about it before too. He's talking about slow down. They had been up there in they went a bunch of people from Dublin went to California and was gonna make this big money, and they got to drugging. Then they's like on their way home, and like one of the boys was freaking out, like talking about slow the car down, slow down. Katie talking about she stopped and got out of the car. Hey, boy, I understand. I understand, boy. I promise you I understand. And it ain't no joke. Hey, y'all, maybe I'll get back on Danny S tonight. Danny S. Hodges. Actually, I had something else I was going to talk to y'all about. When I do these lives, y'all, I like to have a little something on my mind. I don't like to just get on without a subject. I like to have a little something to get on with, and then we can go different routes and up and down and everything. But I like to have a little something to start with where I ain't sitting there trying to figure out what the hell to do for 30 minutes. Okay, y'all, thank you, Bumpy Noggin, for that super chat. Thank y'all for everything. Kathy, put that video up today if y'all want to go hear her talking about it. Hey, y'all. We'll see y'all later.